Moeen Ali fell just 29 runs short of becoming the first man to 1,000 in the championship this summer, while Tom Fell impressed in just his second match to prevent Kent from grabbing a big first innings lead on the second day of the LV County Championship contest at New Road. Overnight rain meant that there was no play until 1:10, with Worcestershire then starting their reply to Kent's 324 all-out. Daryl Mitchell and Matt Pardo made a decent enough start with a stand of 25 in the first 10 overs. Darren Stevens is a tough man to keep out of the action, and when he was brought on, he soon had Pardo held by Sam Northeast in the slips on 13. Mitchell stuck it out for a little longer before Stevens also got him, James Treadwell with the straightforward slip catch this time. That brought in Ali, a man who's had a very good season with the bat. Indeed, he's rarely failed to impress with the bat in his hands this summer, and the same applied here as he batted in a positive manner with plenty of crisp boundaries coming early in his knock, particularly through the covers. He passed a 900 run mark in the first class game more than a month ago and was now closing in on becoming the third man this summer to achieve 1,000 in the first class arena after Joe Root and Chris Rogers, who've scored their runs for both their counties and countries. A clipped boundary off Mark Davis, his 8th of this innings, did get him to 4 figures. He looked in tremendous touch and now needed to keep going to record 1,000 in the championship as well. He dominated a third wicket partnership of 48 with Tilan Samarawira, who was out for 13 when he nicked Callum Haggett behind at 94 for 3. Ali then posted his 9th 50-plus score of this championship summer with this shot, an easily worked leg side stroke which took him to his latest half-century of 91 balls. The 26-year-old former England Lion may get his chance back in that side sometime soon on this form. Alas for him, he was out for 59 at 29 away from his championship 1,000 when he drove Treadwell to Mitch Claydon, but only after he'd helped his side to 124 for 4. Treadwell struck again in his next over as Joe Leach was well held low down behind the stumps by Geraint Jones before he'd scored. The pressure was building on the home side, but they found the 19-year-old Oxford student Fell in fine fettle. He made an unbeaten 62 against Australia last month and he again looked impressive. He may be quite a find for the county on this evidence. His innings was needed too after Worcestershire lost both Ben Cox and Gareth Andrew to Treadwell, who was producing his best figures for 2 years. Now on 158 for 7, the home side still needed 15 more runs to avoid the follow-on, but that possibility was soon put to bed by Jack Shantry, who twice in one over put Davis through the covers to ensure that Kent would have to bat again next. Fell played a large part in that. In his only other championship innings, he was out for a duck. But in his second, he recorded an excellent 50 off 96 balls with 8 fours included. It was a composed knock and one which made sure that his side weren't overrun by their opponents, a team which is improving after a poor start to the summer. Kent were denied any further wickets by Fell and Shantry, who took their partnership to 55 by the end of the day. It was hard work at times against a disciplined and well-organised attack, but one which was really needed by their team. By the close, Fell had made 64 with Shantry scoring 20, and both batsmen will hope to continue their time together on the third morning, which will start with Worcestershire on 213 for 7, and that leaves them 111 runs behind.